Alright guys, so we are back once again. And I know, you thought you were rid of me, but no, it's just not the case. We are here finally for our first qualification cup for the ESL Winter Season Finals. It has been a long time coming today, I have to say. We are on 6 hours and 42 minutes, and we still have a best of 5 to do. Woo! Awesome stuff. So we're going to be here watching previously Dexterity, now known as Sponsorless. Hopefully they're going to be picked up by an organization here pretty soon. Versus Pain Gaming. Most of those guys formerly from URAN, so really awesome to see all these team spots, these names. It's gonna kill me this match, guys. It's gonna kill me. I am not gonna get a single name right whatsoever. So we're gonna be back in our best of 5. Our first map, I believe, is going to be Dawnbreaker. Who would have thunk? You know, I sit there and I say nobody picks Dawnbreaker, and that's one of the first maps that we end up playing. Actually, a back-to-back. We see it in the last one for semifinals and the first one in a best of 5 finals. So it is going to be on Dawnbreaker, Hainan Resort, Parasail Storm, Zavod, and if it does go to a 5th map, Lockers. And I'm really hoping that this map actually does go to a 5th map. You know, both these teams very good. Obviously, Sponsorless just has been a lot better, formerly known as Dexterity again. Just a lot better overall. So we're going to head right on into the match. It looks like they have already started, so let's get this thing a-rolling here, as we will be seeing right now Pain Gaming on the red. I never have my names right, guys. I never have my names. Like, not once have I had my names right. But anyways, we're going to be seeing the same breakouts coming out from both of these teams. A little bit more aggressive over here onto the south side. Revolts does go down. We are going to be seeing, it looks like Sponsorless here. Where are they going to be going in from? Looks like, well, Pain is going to be keeping control of Bridge. Liking that so far. You see 9 down below. Not going to be able to get anybody just yet. He's going to be running around. We do see the parachute coming down. We'll be able to take him out, no problem. That's going to be Revolt with that final kill. 3 players will be coming in from main, so this could be a very quick plant, actually, for Pain. And they got to be ecstatic about this. As we will be seeing G-Re trying to get the long-range shots. Not going to be the case, as we do have them backing up just a little bit with the bomb. Not able to get that plant just yet. Those rockets are really going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage, but he decides to go ahead and give it a try right now. Oh, he's so close. No, ends up going down. His teammate Zig will be there for the help, as we do see the revives coming back in. Did they get the kill on that? So yes, they did. They ended up taking him down. So Zig will now be with the bomb in hand, but Julio comes in from the backside. We'll be able to take him down. Spawn this, though, with a 2-piece. We'll be able to take down Ness and Wag. And that is going to be lightening the load quite a bit, as it's now down to Julio and Wag to try and do some work here to prevent this bomb going down. Gabriel's still going to be keeping that pressure on quite a bit. He does end up falling there. Is he really using the SR-21? He is. We are seeing the SR-21 being used, I think, for the first time ever that I have cast. Anyways, in a competitive match, a finals of a competitive match, no less. Gabrielos quickly gets rid of that gun. He's like, ew, what is this? And now... I don't know why that was funny to me, but it was funny, as Pain is just completely nubbing Sponsorless here into the backfield. And it looks like they will be able to get this first bomb. I'm not really seeing any push coming out just yet. Looks like they are going to be coming around to the south side of the map. I don't really think it's going to be worth going in for A. Yeah, no, it's not. They're going to go ahead and just push on in towards mid, try and get some map control out of this. Maybe clean up a couple of players here for with Julio, but they're not going to be too worried about trying to go in for that bomb. It already gone down. So Pain Gaming goes up very quickly in a 1-0 situation versus Sponsorless, which I really don't think that was going to be anybody's prediction. On this particular map, we have seen Sponsorless time and time again taking down teams very easily here on Dawnbreaker. But then again, you know, like I said, Dawnbreaker is not a map that we normally see being used, so kind of makes some sense that maybe they're not up to speed on what all to do for the defense. But Nesk is going to be making his way over here towards mid-bridge. We do see 9 now going back and forth as well. Nice frag there onto Zig. Takes him out fairly easily. He's trying to get that second frag going down. Do see the incendiaries being popped here in just a few seconds. Actually, that was a smoke grenade. And he's just going to be waiting that on out. That's going to be the most boring one-on-one you've ever seen in your life. But Gabrielos looking in for the bomb carrier here. He's not going to be going over here on the right side. Now, if you guys did not know, the mini-map, or my mini-map, actually shows the bomb carrier current whereas the player's mini-map, the bomb carrier only shows up. Oh, look at that. Zig just popping up, says, you know what, sit down, get my kid switch going on. I don't have to reload. What is this? But their mini-maps actually only update every 8 seconds, I believe it is. So there is a bit of time there for you to actually juke out the other team, and they don't really know where the bomb carrier is 100% of the time. But we are going to be seeing Zig now with the bomb in hand, making his way over here towards mid-bridge. They have been able to clear out all of the players from sponsorless here. As we do see 9 getting ready. Pino is going to be getting ready as well for the push coming up. Now, Pino is probably the, well, he is the newest addition to this team. And he only played, I think, 1 cup. In fact, he played the playoffs, I believe, with them. And that was it. Other than that, he has not played with this team officially at all. So this is kind of his moment to prove himself as worthy of being on this squad with these players. These players that have really taken down the world's best, except for Fnatic. They have been just an amazing team. So we do see slowly but surely all of the players now starting to fall for sponsorless, and Payne has a free and open clearing here to go in for that C site. We do see those spawns coming back up. Nesk is going to be leading that charge. Julio is not in the best of position. I mean, he can maybe get some cross shots going down. If he had a rocket here, he could actually take down the diffuser or the planter right away, but unfortunately, not going to be the case. He does spot at least one of those players. Will be coming in for a potential back rage, and that's going to be Spawnus with a 1 kill there with Pino. 2 kills onto 9. Can't go through those incendiaries. They are deadly. Tries to get the G18. Not going to be the case. I think that Revolts might be able to clean it up, and he does with a 2-piece of his own. Now down to Nesk in a 1-on-2 situation. He's able to get onto the defuse here, but can he actually make it? Oh my god, he stays alive. 4 kills. Lighting it up there in the kill feed. Gets the spawn wipe, and that's going to be a defuse coming in for sponsorless. Crazy, crazy moment right there. I thought for sure that we were going to be able to, or we were going to see the diffuser going down, but no, not the case. 9 now making his way over here towards that Bravo Charlie side of the map. Now, really interesting to see Payne slow here. But we do see 9. Oh no, 9 didn't get spot that out. I think he was spotted. Oh man, no, 9 was spotted. Not going to be able to get any of those kills. That is a shame. He was in such a fantastic position. Bomb carrier still playing passive. We do see Pino going down, as well as, well, no, that was a WAG. Still staying up. Not really sure what the deal is with the spectator mode. This latest patch may have messed with it. It's kind of wonky as bodies plopping everywhere. Look at that WAG bouncing all the way back. This is odd. But hopefully they fix that here pretty soon, because that is annoying. 9 now coming up through mid. As we do see, oh, spotting out 2 players down below, and he picks up both of them. Fantastic job there. Unfortunately, he gets picked up from behind, but that's going to be a full squad wipe going down on top of Urin. Where's the bomb carrier at? He is going to be planting A right now. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Now, if we do see sponsorless getting this alpha site down and keeping map control for the most part here, you're talking about coming back for a 2-1 in this first round, which would be just awesome for these guys. You see 9 coming in here with a kill onto Payne. I'm sorry, onto Zig. Spawnus also getting picked up as well. Oh, 9 narrowly misses out there. That was really, really badly timed nade to throw, but he does eventually go down. There's a back rage coming in. Nobody there onto that alpha side. This is a dangerous position here for Payne to actually be in. They're going to try and force their way out of this. They already have a couple of players going down water side, but look at this. Julio is very wisely backing up, and he's going to be ready for this. But the amount of map control that they have here is pretty impressive, I would have to say. 9 is not really going to be in the best of positions. I mean, oh, he does get taken down, trying to look from behind. You really can't fault him for that. I mean, probably the timing blur pretty much to where they could have passed it by. But we do have WAG. See if he can follow this up. He's been able to take down at least 1. And you know, Payne, they have to take care of this. They have to clean out these guys. They cannot leave them in their backyard. If they do, they're going to get spawn trapped. Or, I'm sorry, they're going to get flanked. They're going to get back raged, and there's really no plays that they can make. And now it's all down to G-Re. Julio's going to go ahead, push on up. He's going to be waiting for him. Oh my god, if we do see a big spawn coming down on top of G-Re, that would be ridiculous. But no, not the case. G-Re will get taken out. We do see Julio now making sure that nobody's going to be coming in onto that water side of the map. 9 is going to be spaced out pretty nicely here. Should be able to take care of anybody that's going to be traveling in. That's going to spawn this quickly going down. And WAG is also up in the mix. And this is just, wow. This is exactly what I planned on seeing on this map. I did not doubt Sponsorless here whatsoever and being able just to completely control this map. We're going to be seeing WAG, though, getting back up. Where's the bomb carrier? Is it going to be able to go down onto that C site? Looks like that is exactly what's going to be happening. WAG taking down Revolt. Can he make it a two-piece here? No, he can't. Ends up going down. Gets the assist, though, as 9 is going to be helping him out. But he's like, it's okay, buddy. Come on, get up. It's okay. I'll go ahead and take care of your leftovers. I don't know if 9 actually says that. But we do see Nesk going with the two-piece. Locking it down here from Spawn. And they are going to be able to finish this up at a 2-1. I really don't see Pain being able to come out of this. This is such a difficult position to work from, guys. Like, unless you've actually been in this spot, you cannot explain how bad this spawn trap actually is. Basically, all you can do is just throw a lot of bodies at it. We do see that final countdown going in, and that's going to be Revolts getting picked up. The assist coming in there onto the second one. Is there anybody onto the defuse? There is. Spawnness here. Very, very close. It almost makes it, but not quite. Will end up going down. That's going to be a 2-1 advantage going in here for Sponsorless. So it's looking pretty good, I would have to say. Pain kind of faltering there towards the end. As I have my dog sitting over here, she's like, hey, it's late. We need to go to bed. This is my bedtime coming up. You're too loud. I can't sleep. Sorry, dog. Sorry, dog. We got a best of 5 here. We gotta rough this out. But looking at the kills, we do see Spawnness going 15 and 10, 14 and 7, 12 and 11. Not too surprising to see Spawnness and Revolts doing that well. Honestly, like I said before, Spawnness was pretty much that X factor that got him up out of that rut back in the NG Store Cups. Really disappointed to see Gabrielis playing at an 8 and 11, but not surprising. Disappointing, but not surprising. Gabrielis is a better player up close on maps like Siege, on maps like Hainan, that type of thing. Fairly even across the board over there for Sponsorless. I mean, not really anything, too surprising to see out of that. All of those players fantastic. Pretty much can hold their own in no matter what situation. Took them a little while to get into the flow of things, but I mean, if you looked at the teams that they had to play, they really didn't have any really tough teams to have to play to get up into this position. Not to knock any of the previous teams they had to play, but I mean, if you looked at even like Yakuza and Uran, either of those teams that they had to play in, they're not the same level of team that we have with, like, what we would have had with Semthic previously, or Elevate previously, or Pain now. It's just not the same, and we're kind of reverting back with Semthic not being here and with Elevate losing their players. J-Ob doesn't exist anymore. So we're kind of reverting back to what we were in season number 1, where it was Uran and now Sponsorless, previously Dext at the top. Pain, not Uran, but Pain. So those two teams being at the top constantly, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that here this season. Unless we can see some of these other teams starting to pull themselves up out of these, or find some players that can help them out. But anywho's, let's check this out here for our next round. This is going to be Pain on the blue side of the map. We'll see if they're going to be able to make anything out of this. They did go up pretty quickly there with a 1-0 lead. But then again, Sponsorless able to come back pretty solidly there in the last half of the match. I mean, they pretty much just owned everything. There was no chance there whatsoever for Pain to do much of anything at all. So checking out the breakouts, pretty standard so far for both teams. Not going to be seeing a super aggressive breakout there towards the south like we did previously for Pain, but they are going to be winning out for the time being. It does look like a nice little push there from 9 underneath the middle of the map. Should be able to take him down, but he's getting shot from above and has to back on out, so that is definitely not good for him. Jiri looking in for the kill. He knows that he's going to be weak, goes ahead, pressures him, and will end up coming out with the win. So props to him. And it's looking like it's stabilizing for the most part. We do have some really weird lines that are mixed up here. Spawn is able to pick up Nesk, but there's a 2-on-1 situation. He is not going to be able to win that one. You have Gabrielos set up on top of the hillside of the map. If they can actually get the bomb, wow, nice nade. Very, very good nade. If they can get the bomb over onto A with, well, now he's dead, but with Gabrielos that was up on top of the hill. Would have been a fairly decent push there. Jiri trying to stay alive as long as possible. Can he get this plant coming in? Rockets trying to prevent him from doing so. Not going to be the case. He does end up dying, but not before he gets the plant successfully down. Now it's going to be up to Payne here to hold on to this. And we will be seeing them doing so quite successfully. We do see Julio back up on top of Hill. Nesk is going to be over here next to the mid-bridge. And he knows he had to make that kill. He really, really needed to make that kill. Not going to be the case. Won't be too awful bad as the diffuse is on the opposite side of the partition. But Spawnness with those long-range shots. Fantastic job. Looking good. We'll be able to pick up at least one of those frags. He does eventually go down. We do see a lot of players here all hovering around that bomb site. Julio should be able to get the defuse going down. Revolt's spawning back at main. So try as they might, Payne just did not have it in the gas tank there to hold on to it, as we will be seeing Sponsorless in control of the bomb, now making their way over across the map. Remember, guys, they have to get both bombs in order to end out this round, or they can waste it down in time. They are up currently 2-1. See right now, Julio just wait for his teams to get those frags before they push on in. I like what the positioning here from Wag. He's going to be coming in from the backside. Also going to be seeing Nest set up inside trench. And there it is, Wag making his play. Oh no, he got spotted out by Revolts no less. Where was Revolts at? No way! That is like a sixth sense going down right there. Revolts playing really, really well right there in that situation. As we do see Pino with that AN-94 trying to get some long-range shots, but not the case. Will give up mid-bridge. Could be a disaster here. Does look like, for the time being, we are just seeing Sponsorless whittling down this time. Not really a whole lot that Payne's been able to do. They've been really struggling on just capitalizing on these kills. Still down to 2 players left up and alive. Revolts needs to start getting busy here. He's down to 2 and 3. And you know, when Revolts is having a slow day, your team is not going to be doing too well. It does look like 9 will be getting picked up. Nesk now coming in here underneath bridge. Not going to be able to make any kind of plays there. So slowly but surely, Sponsorless is starting to get picked up. Pino and Julio, the last one's live. Now it's just down to Pino, who is all the way over on the other side of the map. They have dropped a bomb. Do you see that long-range potential gun coming out? Not getting any kills with it just yet. But I think this is okay. Honestly, I think this is just fine right now for Sponsorless. They are going to be able to... No, we do not want to update quickly. They're going to be able to whittle down this time. They're going to be able to push them in the back. And they're just controlling the flow of the game right now. They are perfectly okay with setting this up right now. If they can capitalize on a mistake from Payne, they will. We are going to be seeing Payne just really struggling to get out of their own area of the map. I mean, how many times have we seen them down to only 2 players or 3 players to the full 5 of Sponsorless? Many, many times. I'll answer that for you. So Peanut now coming around. He's using that AN-94, which is a little bit slower rate of fire, but he's going to be trying to pre-fire the area. Not going to be able to get any shot coming in just yet. Oh, but he catches one. It's going to be Sponnness out on the run. We'll be able to grab the bomb. Now it's down to Zig, the last one left up and alive. He is in the backyard here. We're back behind all of these players from Sponsorless, but we'll see if he's going to be able to connect with any of these shots. The bomb should end up going down, and it does just that. Oh, the headshot from Zig. Perfect. As we do see the defuse going straight on in. I really don't see anybody just yet. We might be seeing 9 actually taking him down. And they will not be able to do just that, as we do have that defuse successfully going down. And that's going to be a really, really good job, I have to say, from Zig. Unfortunately, We do see that Alpha site getting completely overrun once again. Pain's not done yet. We do see big spawns coming up. Revolt's going to be up top next to Beepers. They have basically given away their positioning, so they know exactly where Pain's going to be coming in from. Revolt's coming around the corner, not going to be able to get killed. As he does get the revive there on his teammate. Fantastic job. Still, that Alpha site is going to be flashing on here. Looks like Revolts will be able to get onto it just in time. And should be able to get the defuse. That is a full wipe on there. So, fantastic job there from Pain so far holding this off. But this has been a 7-minute round. 7 minutes. And we have yet to see a score here in the second round at all. For the most part, it's been what feels like sponsorless toying with Pain. And just basically saying, yeah, you want the bomb carrier? Well, you're not going to have the bomb. I'm just going to run around in the backfield here for a little bit, and we're just going to be kind of toying with you for a bit. It's exactly what it feels like. So, not really sure if Pain is going to have what it takes to tie this up, take it into overtime. They are going to be able to get a couple of frags here. It's down to Julio and Wag, which, honestly, if you're going to leave it up to 2 players, why not Julio and Wag? Nine having some trouble jumping over the wall. That's not too uncommon there. We do see Revolts trying to go for some long-range shots. Doesn't really have the greatest gun in order to do that. And this is really passive gameplay coming out from Pain. From Pain. I can't really blame them right now. They are going to be waiting in for those frags, but honestly, if you give enough time here, I feel like if you give enough time to sponsor this, these players, they're going to be able to just take advantage of you. They can play the waiting game. You know, I've said this time and time again. You know, out of all the teams that can play multiple types, and they are definitely one of them. So look at that. Pain opens it up, and that's going to be Gabrielis getting a nice 2-piece, looking in for the 30, and he connects with the shots there as he takes out 9. That's the plant going down. Wag is the last player left up and alive. We might be seeing a spawn trap going down here in the waning seconds here of this match. 1 minute and 32 seconds left, and it's going to be up to Dexterity to try and make their way back, but Wag is already outside. Oh, he's going to be able to get some spawns off on him. That's going to be 2 outside of the map already. There is no spawn trap, really, that's going to be going down. 9 spotting out a couple of players. He has to pull back. Oh, he does end up going down. Not going to be getting that reload cancel animation down fast enough. Oh, and Ness goes in for a revive and gets picked up as well. Down to Wag once again. That was just some sloppy play going down. Overall, Wag gets picked up. That's going to be it. So, yeah, we are going to be seeing a 2-2 going into a possible overtime here as Pain, with a fantastic push there at the very end, able to bulldoze their way through onto that C site and hold it. Some really bad plays there from Sponsorless. I was really surprised to see them going for some of the pushes they were. I mean, they had to know that Pain was going to be putting the pressure on them. They just didn't. So now we do see the pushes now coming in here for Sponsorless, just try and get control of their own spawn. They will be able to do just that. The bomb has spawned back in. We do see Revolts waiting on top of bridge. 20 seconds left. Honestly, Pain is just going to be waiting. They're going to be taking it to an overtime. It's already decided. We're going to be seeing an overtime here this round. 12 seconds left. There's not enough time really to move the bomb anywhere else on the map. URAN might have been able to make a mad dash there to B, but they knew they weren't going to make it with all 5 up for Sponsorless. So, first overtime round coming in for our finals. Who would have thunk? I did. I figured it would be like this. So, anyways, for this overtime round on Dawnbreaker, not too sure how these teams are going to be playing it out. We have seen some in the past very fast. I mean, I'm talking like a minute 30 seconds. Oh, excuse me, minute 25. Very, very, very fast overtime rounds. Not too sure if that's going to be the case this time, as well, both of these teams really kind of well, not Pain. Pain actually played fairly aggressively here. Both times able to get some very fast plants down right from the beginning. Those were both, I think, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, around 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so. Sponsorless, on the other hand, not too much. I mean, they were having a little bit of issue there at the very opening stages of this round. Now, they were able to mitigate a lot of damage there in the second one, but we'll see if they can actually get any kind of plants going out. So we are going to be swapping the sides, I think. Yes, yes we are. Alright, so here we go with our first overtime round. Now, if you guys are not used to overtime, or you're not... Wow, can't even think here, guys. It's been so long since I've had sleep. But if you don't know how overtime works, here we go. It's 2 5-minute rounds, 1 MCOM to end out the round, and basically best time wins. So we'll see if Payne is going to be able to take it to him or not. Payne is currently your red side, or red team here. You see Zig able to stall out any kind of push there inside mid, but they have given up control of the north side of the bridge, which could potentially mean that they're going to be giving up control of Mountain, which, ooh, we did see a one-on-one. Wag did end up losing. That's going to be 2 now on top of Mountain, which is a huge deal. But Revolt's coming in from the south side on the bridge, and he is not going to be able to get the kill. He did get the assist, though, on 1. Bomb carrier is down so far for Sponsorless. More players are going to be flooding on in. Zig making his way on top of mid. This is a huge advantage here. If they can get a couple of kills on top of long A, they're going to be looking so solid. And look at this. They are out for blood. G-Re is going to be able to take down Pino. And we do see more players starting to push on into long A. 3 down so far for Sponsorless. They have got to be pretty worried about this. Wag cannot go down. He has to stay up. He has to stay alive here. Provide that spawn for his team, and no, he does get picked up. Not before 4 players do spawn back in. Gabrielle is trying to go in for the plant. Has to back on out, taking so much damage there from the rocket. We do see a couple of players there. That's going to be Julio grabbing a hold of the bomb. Does he just immediately take it out? Yeah, he is. He's just trying to get it as far away as he possibly can. 3 minutes left in this overtime round, so it's not going to be a super quick like we were talking about before. But Payne still putting on the pressure, still able to do some damage. The bomb carrier for Sponsorless is now trying to move it back towards the bridge. Not going to be the case. It will go down. So Payne still able to get that bomb moving it around this A site. Very, very surprised to see them being able to stay up and alive as long as they have. And oh my god, 9 here is going to be pushed back into a corner. And he is very low on health, very low on ammo, as we're just seeing Payne spawning right in front of 9. What is going on here? Oh my god, still, more players are still going to be left up and alive inside trench. We do have the bomb now making its way over here towards that Bravo side. Will it go down? 2 minutes and 23 seconds left on this clock. No. Does end up getting stopped right at the last second. Once again, G-Re also getting picked up. More revives are going to be coming in. Revolt gets taken down now. Everybody is dying. This is just crazy. As Nesk, he's like, you know what, guys? You can just die all you want. I'm going to take the bomb and move it to the other side of the map because this is crazy. But 3 down for Uran there. I'm sorry, for Payne. My god. This is so confusing. You know, by the end of this best of 5, I should actually have these names down. Hopefully. Minute and 48 seconds left on the clock here. And at the moment, you know, Nesk could basically just wait and not worry too much about trying to get the bomb down. Just wasting time, making sure that nobody scores a point here in this particular round. And possibly going for a second round plant, but he's going to be able to pick up at least 1. Now down to 1:26 seconds. And there's the push that's going to be starting to commence. 1 player is going to be left right in front of him. Nesto taking a little bit of damage from his own incendiary. He's going to be able to get the kill. Nice hit fire spray there out to Gabrielos. Willing to going down. It's now all up to Julio as the last player left up and alive. The spawns are going to be coming in. He takes down the bomb carrier. Picks up a second one. Oh my god, Julio! He's going to be locking it down! Oh, I was about to say, did he get that G18? But that's 3 down right there Julio doing a fantastic job. The bomb is still going to be right there in front of the bomb sites. And yeah, they're going to be backing up. Nobody's going to be able to get this plant, I don't think, unless we see a massive wipe coming in. As Zig, William going down. This is an opportunity, actually, for Ness to try and run it in towards that A site. But Gabrielos pushing on around will be able to pick up at least 2 of the players before he ends up getting picked up. And because he has the majority of his teammates back behind him, he will be able to get revived, which gives them an instant 5 players right on top of the bomb site. 24 seconds left, as we will be seeing Sponsorless going for it once again. And this is going to be Julio down to 8 health. Oh my god, 3 players back behind him, will end up falling. 12 seconds left, pretty much no time at all. We're in the same position as we were in round number 2, so no bombs going down whatsoever here, as we are going to be heading into overtime round number 2. And we are 0-0 in overtime. All right. Gabrielos, 13-5. There he is. That's the Gabrielos we all know and love. And on the other side of the map, we are going to be seeing 11-8 there for a 9. Wow, Wag really struggling there, 2-8. But Wag was kind of caught out of position a couple of times. Not really in the best of places. Let's see. We do have Revolts with 7-3, 8-5. There's Rasanas. So pretty much all positive across the board except for one. From the Pain side of things, so they definitely were looking up. I mean, they were doing some work. I have to say, they survived a lot longer over there on the sponsorless side of the map than I thought they would. That was getting a bit ridiculous at times. But you know what? At the end of the day, it didn't really matter much. Both teams stalling out, not able to get any kind of bomb down successfully, so we are going to be 0-0 going into the second round. Now, what does this mean? Well, this means that if either of these teams gets a successful plant, they will immediately be the winner, because that will be technically the fastest time out of both rounds. And we are going to be moving into our second map. Now, if we do not get any of these teams to get a successful plant going down, and it does go into a 0-0 overtime once again, we will move into a second overtime round. God, I hope we don't. It is already 9 o'clock. I have to go to work tomorrow. I really don't want to be here till midnight. A part of me wants to see a 5th map series, 5-map series. And then the other part of me just wants to go to bed right now. But we will be heading into Hainan Resort, which was the pick for sponsorless. And I think that does fit their playstyle a little bit better. I think they should be doing fairly decently there on Hainan. We are going to be seeing Paracel Storm for our 3rd map. So at the very least, we will be seeing 3 maps going down. If it does go to a 4th, we'll be seeing Zavod. And if it does go to a 5th, it will be on Lockers. Which I could definitely see Lockers going into an overtime. Zavod, I could see going into an overtime. Paracel, not so much. So if we get past Paracel, we're going to be in store for some more overtimes. I can almost bet you money on that one. So we are going to be swapping sides here. Pain will now be on the blue side. We will be seeing the red side over here for Sponsorless. Once again, 5 minutes on the clock. We'll see how these teams are going to be breaking out. Still fairly standard across the board in terms of kits, I would imagine. I don't really think that we're going to be seeing any kind of crazy plays. Both of these teams pretty much know what's on the line here. I don't imagine we're going to be seeing any kind of crazy kits going to be pulled out. Yeah, pretty much meds across the board. Usually, if we see a crazy kid, it's going to be 9. 9 or Nesk usually uses the messed up kits. But not going to be the case. So all meds, all across the board. And we are going to be getting started here in about 30 seconds. Let me know down in the chat who you think is going to be able to take this. Do you think Pain Gaming will be able to take this first map? Or do you think that Sponsorless, formerly known as Dexterity, is going to be able to lock this down? And here we go. See, the breakouts are going to be, we do have 3 players actually pushing in over here onto mid, 2 over onto that water side, and we do have 2 going up into long A, 2 going over into mid bridge. Wow, this is interesting from Pain. Putting 2 players next to mid bridge instead of down here into the south. We do have Revolts down here in the south as well. First Blood will be over there to actually trading it out for both of those players. So now Julio might be able to pick up the slack. We do have a one-on-one going back and forth. Nesk has to back out of that Incendiary. More Incendiaries actually coming in. So he's not going to be able to do much of anything at all. Oh my god, Nesk gets completely just railed there. Wow, is this really going to happen? Are we actually going to be seeing Pain getting on top of that A site and winning out? This is going to be ridiculous if that is the case. Revolt will end up getting that long-range shots there on the top bridge. Zig does end up going down right below. The defuse should be coming in very, very quickly. And it does look like the defuse has managed to go in. Do apologize there, guys. Like I said, I have a catch in my throat right now, so every now and then I'm gonna have to mute myself and cough. I don't know why, but that just sounds really, really dirty. All right, Wag will be back up on top of mid bridge. We do see a push coming in from his teammate to try and clear it out. Nobody is there though. They don't know that, but Zig will be back up. Last player actually alive. And we'll see if he's going to be able to prevent any kind of push coming in. He will be able to take down 9, looking in for the possible second kill, as it is going to be coming over. Not going to happen, though. Possibly going to be seeing a rocket coming in. That's going to be Revolt. And boom, there is the rocket. There is the kill, taking down 9. Did the bomb go down? It did. Wasn't able to prevent any kind of a plant going in. So that is not looking up here for Pain, as we do see Revolt's getting a lot of shots coming in from mid-bridge. And that is the advantage of having control of that bridge in this situation. Zig now spawning in, down to Spawnness actually, who is all the way back at home, and he is now 0-3. What? Jiri is 0-5? Wow, that is not something that I thought we were going to see. So Spawnness here needs to hurry up, do something, get a couple of frags going down. We do have a big push coming in, but 9 is in a position here to follow this out. I think he's going to be able to actually spot this. All these pushes that are going to be coming in, and yes, he does, but it doesn't even matter, as we do have that first overtime round at 2 minutes and 49 seconds going into their favor. That, my friends, will be map number 1 for Sponsorless. And now we head to Hainan, which is another really odd pick that we don't see. No Siege of Shanghai. That's the weirdest thing. No Siege of Shanghai. Breaks my heart, to be completely honest. And Parasol Storm is our 3rd pick, and no Gold Mud Railway. I can kind of see why there's no Gold Mud Railway, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, it does look like Pain ban out Siege of Shanghai, which is definitely a good ban. I mean, if you're going up against Sponsorless, formerly Dexed, you want to ban out Siege. That is a crazy good match for those guys, especially with 9. And then it does look like Sponsorless did ban out Golmud. It's kind of an odd map to ban out. Alrighty. So this should be live, I believe. All players are spawned in. Good luck, good lucks. All right. We do have sponsor lists on the other side. Darn. Well, it does look like we have one player spawning back in. Which I don't know how they do, because I thought they had it set to all 10 players having to ready up before, but that is not the case, I guess. Still waiting in for WAG to go ahead and jump in. Oh, it does look like it is no live. Alright, so we're going to be waiting for WAG to join on up. And that might take a little bit of time, hopefully not too awful long, as we do have quite a few maps still left on the board. Rooting for sponsor list so that they get a sponsor. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be able to get a organization pretty darn soon. I mean, with the resume that they're going to be able to take to teams, it's going to be, I think, fairly easy for them to get some stuff going on. I mean, honestly, two-time champions of the Americas playoffs, as well as just a plethora of cups within the 5v5 Dom, as well as night cups and promotional cups that are gone down from ESL in the past year to year and a half, and then to the fact that they've been to Germany twice and placed second twice. So not only did they make it to Germany, but they beat every team except for one, which was Fnatic. I mean, that's not anything to scoff at. I don't think they're going to have any trouble at all. Hainan Resort's going to be interesting for this. Hainan Resort is an interesting map. It can be very, very chaotic. It is a map that you're going to be seeing a lot of spam from. And as much as you would like to say that, yeah, there's going to be a lot of spawn trapping going down, it really depends on the team. And I know that sounds really stupid, but we have seen matches where it's been very, very close and no spawn trapping has actually happened. They've been able to push them back out of the buildings, on the ridge, but they haven't really been able to legitimately spawn trap the entire time. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't take 20 minutes to get WAG back into the server. So far, we're already working on our second one here. Anyways, guys, hope you have enjoyed the cast so far tonight. We are working on 7 hours and 30 minutes. And we still have potentially 2 maps. Potentially 4 maps left. But if you guys are interested in participating in further cups, we do have 3 more qualification cups going down. Make sure you head on over to play.eslgaming.com/battlefield, where you can check out all the awesomeness there and sign up on. Let's see, we have 11th is our next cup. The 18th is the 3rd, and the 25th is our 4th cup. We will take the top 8 teams and we will move them into the playoffs. And we are going to be having prizes for our top 4 teams out of the top 8 after those playoffs are done. 3rd and 4th will walk away with $1,000 each. We are going to be seeing 2nd place walking away with $2,000, and then 1st place will be walking away with $2,500, and they will be able to go to the offline finals in Cologne, Germany, and they will be playing off against the 6 best European teams as well as the best Oceanic team for their opportunity at the grand prize. So awesome stuff there. Absolutely. We'll see if Sponsorless here is going to be able to defend their title. Alright, so this is going to be live. Is everybody on the right side? Yeah, no. They always do this to me. I swear. I think Mav dropped out purposely just so I would have to change sides on names. Alright, so common breakouts for this map. Well, basically all of them are going to be up on the north. We're going to be seeing probably a push coming in here onto the north side, maybe with one player, sometimes two. Really depends on the team. Definitely trying to get control of that building right from the start. That's going to be very, very important. It does look like Payne is going to be pushing up two players right from the start. And, ooh, Nesk actually jumping into the water. That's going to be a mistake as he will end up going down. And that is going to be leaving it open for a big flank to come in on the backside. Second player also going down, as well as a third. So this is not looking good here for Payne. Or I'm sorry, for Sponsorless, as Payne is starting to just motor on through. So far, we're only going to be seeing Wag picking up a kill of his own. But Zig will be up. And we do see, well, really, just a big stalemate going down. Control for this building is going to be important, as it will allow you a lot of high ground advantage, as well as the fact that you're going to be able to get those spawns off pretty close to those bomb sites. And you obviously have the cover, so Payne will be able to, at the very least, try and get control of the bomb. No, I'm sorry, that's going to be Sponsorless getting control of the bomb. And now it's up to Revolts and Zig to try and hold this off. Revolts will be able to spot out one. Did he actually see the bomb? He had to have seen the bomb carrier. Oh my god, he didn't see the bomb carrier. Will end up going down. Bomb carrier finally gets taken out, but Revolts should have been able to put that in the bed pretty quickly. Instead, played around just a little too long. Gabrielis now going to be making his way up as well towards the building. Not going to be happening. G-Re will be the last player up and alive, as we do see more spawns coming back from main. Revolts trying to make something happen out of nothing. G-Re still staying alive. Takes down the bomb carrier, but can't quite do much more than that. Spawnness with the last second spawn will be able to take him down. And that's one of the reasons why this map is so difficult, is because you do have to have pretty much complete and utter squad wipe and control of it in order to get that plant going down on top of C. B and A are a little bit easier. Not the same, but they are a little bit easier. So right now, it is definitely looking up for Payne. They are going to be able to get a little bit more momentum in their favor. They've moved the bomb to the other side of the map. We will be seeing 4 players will be up in a live form as well. And 9 here, having to pull back from the incendiary. Still, the incendiaries, if you don't know why they run away from them as much as they do, well, the incendiaries actually go through walls. So you have to be very, very careful. There's certain walls they don't go through, certain walls they will. So you have to be careful of getting yourself backed up into a corner, because you will basically be fried to death if you're not too careful. 9 now making his way over here towards Alpha. This is classic 9, by the way. If you have not watched this guy play, this is classic 9. He basically grabs the bomb, moves it over into a bomb site by himself, not even really worrying about whether he has cover or not. And most of the time he is able to get a plant going down. At the very least, he pulls the entire team away from that building, the center control building. And now Payne has to deal with an awkward position of, well, we have Sponsorless in control of the building, and we have to go defuse this bomb. How are we going to be able to get there? It's in open territory. And now we do have all 5 players having to spawn back at their mains. Julio will be coming in here onto that C bomb site, where we will be seeing a couple of spawns coming in, but oh, he had to reload. That was a terrible time to actually reload. Will end up getting taken down. Now 9 having to turn around. He knows what's going to be coming his way, and he should be able to head this off fairly easily before anybody's going to be able to get onto that defuse. And yes, they will be able to get that first bomb taken. So first score will be over here for Sponsorless. 6 minutes and 8 seconds into this round, looking fairly decent. Nice pick up there from Wag. Sponsorless will be clearing out every player from their home base. It's going to make it a lot easier for them to move this bomb across the map. Of course, getting control of that building is going to be very critical as well. The bomb, though, is in the favor of Payne, and I think they're kind of the mindset of, well, you know, Payne can kind of bring us the bomb. We'll go ahead and slaughter every one of their guys, and we'll go ahead and take it back to their side of the map. C site might actually get planted on here in just a few seconds. It has happened, and we're going to be seeing potential comeback now. Yep, it is going to be planted on right now, but there's nobody in position from Payne to actually do anything. But there's Spawnness! He's going to be able to make 3 kills off of that, And he does finally end up getting picked up. Yes, from Pino, but not before we see a Spawn coming in. No! Spawn is still up and alive, I believe. Getting kills, Julio. Can he clean this last player up? And he doesn't! Oh my god! It is still ticking down, but they will be able to make it in time. That was crazy. Oh no! Oh no! Almost a big mess up there, but it should be just fine in the defuse. 3 players will be spawning back in. It's from that C site. Still, building control will be going over here towards sponsorless. Oh my god. That is so... I keep wanting to say dexterity. It is throwing me off so bad. Plus, I'm tired. This is just not working out whatsoever. But that plant will end up going down, as you can see. The full squad wipe really helps out quite a bit. We should be seeing a lot of nades coming in here. Should be seeing a lot of nades coming in. No? No nades coming in? You're going to make Lyra. There's some nades. There we go. Nades are going to be coming up. As that's going to be forcing back dexterity from that edge. Wow. This is a fairly docile fight going back and forth. It does look like WAG has been able to push him fairly far back over there towards their water side. We do see a couple of players getting picked up from both teams, but 9 is in a position here to hold us off fairly easily. If we do see just kind of, you know, crazy push is going to be coming out. 9 trying to finish out that last player. Doesn't even have to. That's going to be a 2-0. As we will be seeing sponsorless going up. And they are looking fairly decent here, guys. Very, very in control on that map. That's kind of what I was... well, that's kind of what I was predicting to see on Dawnbreaker, to be honest with you. I really figured that that sponsorless was going to be able to just manhandle Pain, but definitely what I expected here on this map. They were able to push them around for the most part. They did have a little trouble there at the very beginning, but they quickly got that under wraps and was able to bounce back pretty hard. Gabrielos, though, 5 and 13. Not what I expected. Really expected more out of this guy. G-Re 8 and 11, Zig 7 and 11. I kind of, especially on well, I can kind of see that from Zig. Like I said before, Zig is he never really excelled too much in domination, which is a very Zerg heavy, like team oriented Zerg heavy push type rush mode, and he never really excelled too much there in terms of KDs, but you know, in the bigger maps, he absolutely does. So to see him kind of falling there in the negatives, that's not too surprising to have. But Gabrielos, you really need him to step up. I mean, only putting 5 kills on the board. What? I mean, that's like one of your best, if not, well, on this team right here, I would say that what the heck? I just pushed the wrong button. I would say Gabrielos is probably your second top fragger, or should be your second top fragger on this team, behind Revolts. Oh, I do apologize there, guys. My throat is killing me. Feels like I'm swallowing sandpaper. And while I have never actually swallowed sandpaper, it probably feels a lot like this. Whew. All right. Here we go. We're going to power through this. It's time to go. 50 seconds before we get started here for our second round, second map. We are going to be seeing Pain Gaming in a deficit of 2. Ugh, bad spot for them to be in. Not completely impossible for them to come back from, but they do have to prevent any bombs going down for dexterity. Just, by the way, guys, I'm just giving up calling them sponsorless. I'm going to call them dext because my brain is and fried. So basically, they have to prevent dex from getting any bombs down and getting 2 of their own. It's not impossible, improbable, absolutely. I highly doubt that they're going to be able to do such a thing. But It depends on how Dex plays this out. If they play too passive, you know, if they just try and play for time, then yeah, they're going to be giving up a couple of bomb sites. If they just play exactly like they played in the first round, they should be okay. We do see a two-man push, though, from both teams this time coming out. Julio will be able to pick up one, but Zig will be able to answer it back, and that's going to be Nesk taking down both of those players with the revive as well. That's going to be huge here. Getting around the backside on top of the C, as well as one going down in the middle. That's Spawnness getting picked up. So, yeah, this... Oh, no, and G-Ray gets picked up. That's 4 down for Pain. No, this is definitely not good for Pain to start out. Remember, if they end up losing out this first bomb, it is over. We're going to be seeing a map number 3. Here we come. But, yeah, this is looking fantastic here for Dexterity. We do have Julio down below. And so far, he is just going to be waiting very patiently for just that instant. Taking down G-Ray. Oh, one does spot it out. Pulls out the G18. Not going to be connecting with the shots. It does leave up into a 4-on-4 situation. Nobody has gotten onto the bomb just yet. Really just jockeying for position. Making sure that they will be able to get these kills. And does look like 9 not able to make it happen. Does get taken down. Pino going to be coming in on the outside. Will be able to get a couple of frags himself. Nobody really dominating inside the building just yet. We are going to be seeing Nesk here. Looking for that potential kill. He can spot him out. And he does get that nice shot there onto Spawnness. Fantastic plays. As we do see a second one coming in here as well. Down to 9 health, though. Needs to heal up as quickly as possible. And we do see those incendiaries coming in, trying to force them back. Make sure that he does not use this positioning to his advantage. But there's the bomb moving back over here towards that B site. That's going to be 9, I believe. Moving in at the moment. Julio will be up above. Should be able to take care of any remaining players. Now he doesn't get picked up. That's going to be Wag, actually, with the bomb. 3 down for Dexterity. We should be seeing some spawns coming in onto Wag. But Pino is back behind. Now, what Pino can do here in this situation, get up inside the building, provide that top or that high ground coverage. They have to defuse this bomb out into the open. You can see him right there, having to go out into the open to defuse the bomb. They have not been able to get onto it just yet. Really good job here from Pino so far, able to pick up at least one of the frags. His teammate picking up the second one there. Revolts, though, answering him back, taking down 9. And now coming in from spawn, they could potentially have just left nobody there to take care of that. I have no clue what Julio and Wag are doing back here. I think they thought that maybe a player was going in for a massive back rage, but that's going to be an easy defuse coming up, I believe, unless they were able to get a rocket on it, and they were not. So congratulations there, as we will be seeing that bomb going down. Dexterity taking it 3-0 in map number 2, making it look easy. What, dog? What? We have potentially 3 more maps left. You can hold on for 3 more maps. I promise. Sorry, guys. Dog. Just being a dog. All right. So hopefully our admin's going to be changing the server. Boom, there he is. Like that, on cue. It's almost like he knows. He's watching the games. It's crazy. I know. Call them NYXE. I know Wag's already changed his tags. That would be just as hard, though. I mean, I've called them Dext for God knows how long. For a year and a half now. I think they were Dexterity back in winter of 2014. I think so. Alright, so our next map will be on Paracel Storm. Ooh, fun, fun. And I think we are going to be live. Awesome. We're going straight on into this, guys. We are not wasting any time whatsoever. And we do see 2 maps up for Dexterity. They are living large here, as they know that they got this win pretty much in the bag if they can secure this this first round. If they can go up 2-1 or 2-0 in this first round, they pretty much have this in the bag. I don't really see Pain being able to fight back on this particular map. Now, out of all of the maps that we see here, This is, well, you know, actually, this is a possible back and forth. We've seen teams really struggling on top of these A sites for both sides. For both sides, I do think. Uh-oh, no live. No, we can't be no live, guys. It was going so good. We were so close. We were like 5 seconds away, and then Wag was like, no live, and then took it back. He's like, no, but you know, crazy. All right. You can tell I'm tired here, guys. You can tell I'm tired. Oh, man. Not making any sense whatsoever. So, yeah, this map right here, it's kind of a toss-up. I don't think we're going to be seeing an overtime. I don't think we'll see an overtime on this map. We'll probably see an overtime on this map now. But I'm going to say that it should be going in Dexterity's favor. It should be going in Dex's favor. Pain, I feel like they just don't have that momentum. They don't have that punch that they had at the very beginning of Dawnbreaker. You know, at the very beginning of the Dawnbreaker, they just looked so good. And then even in the second round, they looked really good as well. But they just lost that all in Hainan. They pretty much got stomped in Hainan result. And I don't know if that's going to translate in terms of momentum for Dexterity or not. And I don't know if it's going to be hurting Pain or not coming in. Or, oh no! Is this actually happening? No! When does that happen? Like, seriously, like, when was the last time I've ever crashed? I don't know, a long time. So, let's go ahead and go to our splash screen here. Oh, man, this is embarrassing. It's like I got caught with my pants down. Oh, man. This is fantastic. This is what happens, guys, when you're casting for 8 hours straight. Oh, come on. Come on here. We can do this. We can get back in the server. We got this, guys. We got this. Crap. Now I gotta find the password. There we go. I love this password. Winner, you are awesome. By the way, guys, if you ever have to deal with our admins, talk with our admins, make sure you thank them. They put up with a lot of crap, and it's pretty much a thankless job. Like, nobody really appreciates an admin, and even the casters give them crap every now and then. But those guys, they're awesome. They slug through the trenches. They're up late with all of us, and they don't have near as much fun with it as the rest of us do. So, you know, definitely give them props if you ever see them going around. So. Here we go, back into the server. You cannot keep me down. You will not keep me away. Okay, go. Go, go, go. Yes! Alright, so I made it in time, just in time, in the nick of time. Are we on the same sides? Yes. Dude, this is awesome. We are on a roll. All right, so Pain Gaming going to be pushing 2 on basketball court, 2 on the west side of the map, which is pretty normal. We do see Pino getting fairly aggressive here. I don't know where he was going. That was kind of odd. Usually you do see him trying to turn in onto the trenches a little bit earlier than that. But we're going to be seeing Ness picking up one, not the second one. Willen going down. That opens up this left side quite a bit. And you need to be careful. Wag will be back up as we do see a... well, he might be able to do some damage. But there are so many players left up here. Oh my god, he gets the G18 hip fire. What? Great move right there from Wag, but not really accomplishing too awful much. I mean, Gabrielis didn't exist here. They would have been able to get up onto that bomb pretty quickly. Still playing fairly passive. No rockets are going to be coming out just yet. We do see 9 with a recon kit. I don't know what he was doing with a recon kit there at the beginning, because he did kit switch. But, yeah, that's definitely odd. So, not too sure what he was trying to achieve there. Wag, Willen going down. Now down to Julio, the last player left up and alive. Has to back on up. C-site will be getting attacked here in just a few moments. If you're wondering why Julio is not making a beeline towards that C-site, well, they need to get in better positioning, especially in the buildings. If they can get control of Solo, if they can get control Oh, did he actually get the planter? No, he didn't. If they can get control over here of the east side, or the west side flank, they should be fairly decent. Looks like 9 getting straight onto that defuse right away. Wow. That was a very, very fast defuse going down. And yeah, he's going to be successfully able to take it out. That was like no defense there from Payne at all. That was like the worst positioning from Payne ever. There was nobody around. Wow. So that's going to be pretty much a free plant going down for Dexterity. 9 going to be able to get a couple of spawns coming in. We do see 3 coming in from main. And that's going to be 2 very quickly getting picked up from Wag and Julio. And that's going to be another one going down from Revolt. Do we have anybody coming in from the backside? They do get cleaned up on top of Solo House. More spawns are going to be coming back in, but that spawn timer is pretty lengthy, and it takes a bit of time for them to get in position to actually make anything or make any use of it. And just look how aggressive we see Dexterity pushing in. Wag is going to be all the way up next to the B tower. We see Pino also waiting around for a potential back rage. He's definitely been earning his stripes here onto this team. Trying to make a 2-piece there, not going to be able to do so. Julio will be back up, but I mean, by the time they make it to the bomb, it's going to be impossible. There's no way they're going to be able to make it here, as that is going to be 1-0 up for Dexterity, and they played that out very, very well. I like what they did with their positioning. We don't see teams doing that too often. Even if they get a squad wipe, we most of the time see teams hiding, or not hiding, but playing passively. They put usually like 1, maybe 2 there, and then they kind of spread out back around the bomb. But what Dexterity did is they pushed out very, very aggressively here. They ended up stalling any kind of push from Payne because obviously they had to make the kills first before they were going to be able to push up for the defuse. And by the time, even though Dexterity got wiped, by the time they were able to get out to the bomb, it would be too late. So fantastic job there from Dexterity, able to push them back and keep them back. Now, what's really going to be interesting here is to see if Payne can answer with a bomb site of their own. Now, Wag going to be coming in from the backside, and he does have that rocket in hand. Not going to be making use of it though. Pino also going to be up, and wow, this is Dexterity getting kind of caught off considerably, as we do have Pino half in the back on up. Looks like well, they may actually be giving up on this. We do see a couple of main spawns here. Yes, we will be seeing Wag coming back up. But all 5 players left up and alive. This is going to be near impossible for Dex to take care of this. I don't think they shouldn't be able to. Not this easily. Yeah, Spawnus will be able to pick up there onto Pino. We do see a second one coming in as well. 9 getting taken down. There's the second diffuser getting picked up. Oh my god, Zig. So good right there. This is what I'm talking about. This man is just on a whole nother level right now in squad obliteration that we did not see in Dom. Fantastic job. Pretty much single-handedly defending that bomb site by himself, making himself definitely known here on this map. So beautiful job there from Zig, and another long-range shot to boot. Can he make it a 5th one? Is he going to be able to make it a 5? Can he get it? No, he's not going to get it. He's going to go ahead and let that one go. He's like, you know what, Brett, I don't want to be too greedy here. I'm going to go ahead and let my teammates finish it out. We'll go in, we'll get a bomb, we'll get a plant. We'll be good. It's all right. So Zig backing on up, waiting for his teammates to go ahead and make the push. G-Re will be with the bomb in hand. We do have, what looks like Nesk coming from the backside. We'll be able to take down Spawnness. And we'll see if they're going to be able to answer back. This is really setting it up for a big C push. Back rage here from 9 should be able to take care of that last player. Doesn't even have to. We do see, wow, 2 players setting up here for Payne. Nice play from Gabrielis. I really don't think that he expected him to push up in that same position, but it does look like Julio will now go down from the backside. 3 players are going to be spawning back from main. They're going to go for Bravo. This is a bit of a dangerous play right here from Dexterity. This is not a good position to have to play or to fight from if you don't have all 5 of your players up and alive right away. You can see right now, Wag has to back up, so low on health. Not going to be able to do much there in that engagement. We do see Gabrielos now trying to push on in. Nice pickup there. Payne able to pick up at least 2 players from Dex. Can they stop the defuse? They can, but the answer back there as Spawn is coming around the corner, takes out Nest, no problem. There's the defuse going down. Do we have any incendiaries? Do we have any nades coming out? And I think they should be able to get onto this B site, no problem. Yeah, they will. They're going to be able to get this defuse as Julio will be the last player left up and alive. He's going to be coming in from main. So we're still tied up 1-1. across the board here, guys. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. And nobody really with a dominant position. You know, both of these teams are pretty much struggling to get downrange. I've seen a couple of moments there where they have obviously been able to get bomb sites, but Julio is now going to be making his way through trenches. We do have that bomb going over towards that C site. Wag needs to go big here. And he cannot, will not be able to get any shots there on Gabrielis. Was he hurt? Yes, he was. He is actually very, very low. But we'll end up getting that bomb down, as they are going to be setting up for the potential spawn trap. 2-1, possibly a 2-1 coming in here for Pain. And as I said, I did not expect this at all. Pain really surprising me tonight on these maps. This is their map choice, by the way, so I guess it really shouldn't surprise me. Zig does end up falling. We do have Pain with 2 players left up and alive. 3 players now. Let's set up for this defuse. Oh, the 2-piece coming in, and the G18 kill to finish it off. Nobody getting around that, as that's going to be a full squad wipe going down. 2-1 for round number 1 in favor of Pain. Fantastic job. So this very well could be the comeback of Pain. This could be it here, guys. 13-7 there for Zig. Gabrielis going 13-9. 13-9 for Revolts. 12-7 there for Spawnus. And G-Re going 8-9. Pino 14-9. 7-13 there for 9. And 10-12 for Wag. 9-10 for Julio. Nesk 10-12. So definitely struggling there for Julio and Nesk. Trying to stay positive there. Wasn't able to do so. Pino, though, proving that, yeah, he does deserve to be on his team. 14-9. Really holding up his weight. Not too surprised to see 9 going 7-13. 9 is kind of the more, I mean, he can definitely frag. He can frag with the best of them, but he's kind of more the objective guy, in my opinion, or I feel like, just because we have seen him moving the bomb across map a lot more, going in for those plants, that type of thing. So you kind of expect that type of player to die a lot more than getting kills. But yeah, overall, you know, Dext looked fairly strong. It's just Pain was able to get a little bit momentum there towards the end of the match, and they were able to. Well, I really don't like that the decision to go for B. I think that if we saw Dext maybe pull back a little bit and get maybe a couple of kills, you know, wait for the spawns to come in, get a couple of kills, then push up onto like C maybe, I think it would have been a lot more. I think it would have been possible for them to actually cap that, but you know, they're the players, so they know how it's going. We do have, well, we do have same breakout as we normally do. Probably going to be seeing Julio. Either Julio is going to be coming up here short, trying to make his way over here towards Bravo buildings, or he's going to be coming out wide, making sure that there's not going to be anybody going in for a back rage, or going in for a back rage of his own. Revolt, he is either going to be going up towards Bravo buildings himself, making sure that he can stop any kind of a back rage coming out through jungle or through the east side of the map, or he's going to be going in for a back rage of his own. We don't see a whole lot actually from the Chinese side going in for a back rage of their own. Most of the time they stay passive inside Bravo buildings. It's a little bit more dangerous to go in for back rages nowadays, and it doesn't look like Julio is going to be going in. In fact, he's going to go for basketball court, making a beeline for basketball court actually, as no rockets on him either. So he's not going to be rocketing Bravo buildings whatsoever. That is going to be Wag's job. And no rockets coming out for Pain, which is pretty standard on that side of the map. And 9 is going to be able to make his way up inside Bravo buildings. Surprised to see nobody from Uran actually making their way up into it. But look at this, G-Ray. G-Ray being super sneaky. He's going to be able to catch Julio out. Takes him down, no problem. That's going to be an easy 100 points in his back pocket. But we'll see if Dexterity is going to be able to answer back here. He's getting a couple of shots coming in. Has to make sure he stays alive. Do not want to go down super quick here. Revolts is going to be able to pick up 9, no problem. 9, classic 9, as I said. Picking up that bomb, just running across map as quickly as possible. Kind of like a shock and awe tactic. You know, you don't really expect it to happen, and then all of a sudden it does. Now, Revolt's making his way inside Solo House. Should be able to get control of the bomb as well, and they do. We're just now getting the 5th and final spawn coming up for Dexterity here in just a few moments. And that bomb is going to be making its way back over here towards the east side of the map. Probably going to go in for that C side, which is definitely the smartest, I think, position for them to go for. Not only is it going to be easier just in terms of the amount of players that they have to fight, but it's going to be probably easier for them to defend against it. They have players set up on the high ground over here next to B. Even if they come in from main, I think it's going to be a little bit easier for them. But GV will be able to get that plant going down. Nobody coming in from Dex. In fact, Dex looks completely lost as to where to spawn, where to go. And there you have it. Wag trying to go some long-range shots with that G18. Not too sure as to why he has that gun out, but will end up falling fairly quickly there. We do see Nesk and 9 now starting to come in from the west side of the map from B Tower. 3 players will be up and alive, and this is a dangerous position for Dexterity. They have to make a push, but there's really nowhere for them to push. There's no cover, and as you can see, they get completely wiped up there, and that's going to be pretty much another bomb in the back pocket here for Pain, as they will be going up 3-1. So the best that we can hope for right now for this Dexterity squad is to try and go for a tie game. Try and go into overtime. If they can get 2 bombs in a row here, then they're going to be able to potentially take this 3rd map in OT. But they're not looking so hot here on Parasol Storm, I have to say. Looking a little bit distraught, a little bit mixed up as to where to go. Look at the frags right there. 1 and 5 there for Julio. 1 and 3 for Wag. 1 and 3 for 9. Not good at all. They do have 2 more maps after this, so it's not like it's too big of a deal if they do lose this one. Alright, so it does look like Zig with the bomb in hand is going to try and make his way back over there towards the east side of the map. Revolt still looking around for these players, finding one, trying to come up the stairs. Nice pick up there. And he's going to be able to get the squad revives as well. Just a really good teammate there. You got to love that. As we'll be seeing the bomb going into the favor here of Dexterity. And we'll be able to get the plant there on the Alpha as well. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. So there is a lot of time actually here for both of these teams to get the second bombs going down. I don't really think Dex is going to be able to hold on to this. Yeah, Gabrielos will be able to get to the defuse here in no time flat. There it goes. And he's going to start marching that bomb back over there towards that Bravo site, but he's going to be running into a wall of Dexterity players. Nice pick up there. 9 staying alive as much as possible. He is fairly low on health. This is a terrible position for them to be in. There's the back rage coming down. Gabrielos picking up 2. Revolt's going to be able to pick up at least 1. Yeah, Dexterity just getting completely mopped up there. Gabrielos does finally go down, but only 2 players will be alive. Now down to 1. It's going to be Julio in a possible position here to get completely taken out. Oh, nice spotting out from Julio. Able to take down that second player, getting the revive as well. That's going to be keeping his team up and alive. We do see some spawns coming back at main. That's just to make sure that that carrier does not go down, but Dexterity actually doing some really good damage control here on that initial attack. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to make anything of it, though, as Gabrielos will be heading on over here towards that B site. Dexterity, though, on the back foot, really, really struggling here. They might actually be going down 4-1 here in Parasol Storm. Wow, 9 not connecting with either of those shots. Will end up going down. Julio trying to make his way towards the 8th. He's going to be able to take down Gabrielos. Now it's all spawnness here. The last one alive, and we do see 2 players now all the way in the backside. And yeah, Julio decides, you know what, I got the opportunity. Incendiary taking down spawnness. I'm going to go ahead and try and go for the defuse. And he is going to be able to make it in time. 4 minutes left. They have to basically make a push down towards either the C or B sites and get the plant going down right now. Wow, no way. Julio there with the 2-piece. Fantastic job. But they have to either go down right now, get the plant, because it does take, I think, 50 seconds or something like that for a respawn. Maybe less than that. Maybe it is 40 seconds. for a respawn of the bomb once it has successfully gone down, which means that they got about 2 minutes per bomb, and they've already wasted 30 seconds here. So they need to make sure that they can get there as fast as possible. Now they have been able to get a little bit of a squad wipe rolling in their favor. We do have, oh, look at that two-piece coming in from 9. Could not have happened at a better position, and he makes it a third as well. That's going to be knocking out almost the entire team for Payne, as we see 9 making his way over here towards that B side, trying to get in a position to make sure nobody's going to go in for a side rage. This is Pino getting overrun. We'll see if Dexterity's going to be able to hold on to this. 3 minutes left in this round. We'll see if they're going to be able to tie it up in the overtime. Remember, they have to get the next 2 bomb sites. It's going to be fairly tough. But we do see Nesk going ahead pushing into spawn nest. Nice play there. We'll be able to take him down. 9 does get picked up, but it's all up to Zig here in a 1-on-4 situation. And yes, they will be able to get this second bomb. So not going to be seeing a 4-1 going down. Instead, it is now going to be at a 3-2. And Dexterity here has 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to try and get that bomb down on either Bravo or Alpha. And that's going to be very tough, especially with this Payne squad, because they know exactly where they're going to be going in at. And you know what? They're no slouches themselves. Revolt's now putting up 15 and 8, 16 and 8 there on the scoreboard. G-Reed following them up with 18 and 9. Yeah, players putting those numbers. It is very, very hard to lose. So the bomb now in the favor here of Payne. They're going to go ahead and try and end this game, pushing up into that B site. Pino will be leading that charge for Dexterity. He spots him out, not able to connect with the shots. Should be able to get the hip fire. Does just that. Fantastic job. And we do see stalling it out. Nice long-range shot there, taking down Zig. But they need to make sure that bomb carrier goes down as quickly as possible. We do have that Alpha site now getting taken over. And Pino missing so many of those shots. Long range with that AEK. We'll be able to spot out at least one nice frag grenade as well. But oh no! Does body block his teammate, which means that 2 more players are going down. So 2-on-2 at the moment. The spawns, I believe, are in the favor of Payne. But oh, look at a Julio marching up through there, making it look easy. A minute and 14 seconds left on the clock. They do have the time here to make it to B. If they can get every single one of their frags on their way, they could tie this up. It is absolutely possible, but they have one hell of a road to have to walk here in order to make that happen, and that's going to be 9 failing out on the initial push. A second one goes down for Dexterity. Are they going to be going over for A? It looks like that is exactly the direction they're going to be going in at. Gabrielos does go down. We do see a push. Oh no, he's going up in the B buildings. Wow, this is very curious to see them going into B buildings. Are the spawns going to be in their favor? Looks like they have been able. Oh, they're 2 down. It's 2 up for Payne, and yeah, they're going to be going over to A. Oh no, they're out of position. But we do see Zig very wisely now starting to move on over towards that Alpha side. Zig does end up going down. Now it's going to be up to G-Reed. More spawns are going to be coming back in. We see another player there from Dexterity up above of that A site. Can he make the plays here? As he will be able to take down Revolts, and Zig goes down as well. Oh my god, Spawnus is now the last player left up and alive. We are not going to be seeing overtime. We are not seeing overtime here. There is no way we are seeing overtime here, as Pino will be up, pushed very aggressively inside trenches. Nesk forcing his way over here towards the east side of the map, picking up beach side. That's going to be Gabrielos going down. So many smokes are coming in, and this is just going to be a hail of bullets, a clash of bodies inside this trench. Can they make it happen? They cannot. Oh my god. Can they do it? It's not going to happen. The last second position, and no, we do see overtime coming in 10 minutes and 19 seconds. What the hell? Oh my god. Like, what? No, we shouldn't be seeing that whatsoever. Wow. Wow. So that was one hell of a push. They made that in a minute and 16 seconds, I believe it was. I believe it was a minute and 16. They were able to make it all the way across the map, there towards that Alpha site. They ended up getting three-man wiped, and still were able to come back. That was ridiculous, ridiculous. So here we are in overtime. If you guys are not familiar with how overtime works, well, I'm going to go ahead and explain it out for you, even if you don't want me to. So we are going to be seeing 2 rounds, 5 minutes apiece, 1 MCOM to end out the round, and it's going to be basically best time wins. So if we do not see either bomb going down in those 2 rounds, then we will be going to a second set of overtimes. And basically we'll be doing that over and over and over again until we find a winner. So this could potentially be the last and final map. And we are going to be live, so let's go ahead and throw out our good luck, have funs. Everybody is in a good mood. I wonder if WAG is actually still in the server. Come on, WAG. Yes! Yes! WAG is. Alright. So let's go ahead and swap this around as we are going to be seeing Dexterity here in a fairly decent position, I have to say. Able to get that nice plant going down. Now, we have not seen Dexterity getting the first plant at all. They've gotten the last 2 bombs so far for each match. So, what does that mean? Well, that means, especially in overtime, that they're going to be statistically at an disadvantage. We'll get it right at some point. And we'll see if we're going to be able to fix that, remedy that, and get on the board first. At the very least, stall out any kind of a push here for the first 5 minutes. Although I think our first bombs have been going down right around 3.5 minutes or so. Actually, the first one went down, I think, at 2, like 2.5. So we are going to be having Pino currently set up inside Solo House, and he is going to be just waiting in for his shots. He's not going to be exposing himself too awful much. Does get the go-ahead from his team to push on in towards the bomb itself. Will go down almost instantly. Nice head glitch there from Payne. And does look like 9, possibly here with a 2-piece. Yes, he does. Failed rocket there. And that's one of the disadvantages of going in for that law first. It's not all the time you're going to be connecting with it. Can he make it a third? His healing has stopped, but his teammates will be able to finish him off. That is a 4-man push coming in for Dexterity right now to the 2 here from Payne. Where they're going to be spawning in, looks like they're all at main. Where is the bomb going to be going? Well, it looks like it was going to be going over toward Alpha. Now it's going to be going up towards that Bravo site. And I think that they may be a little bit more comfortable here with the amount of players that they have at the moment. And 9, oh my god, gets the very quick turnaround there onto Zig. We're also going to be seeing Ness picking up Spawness, Revolt, and getting up Pino and Wag. So he's going to be pulling his weight this overtime round. As we go on board with him, 27 health left. He has to back on up. Very, very low here. Gets pushed, but oh! Gets the hipfire spray. Either way, you don't mess with the Revolts. Come on. This is Revolts. Now we are in a 4-on-4 situation. 4 players left for Dex. Let's see if they're going to be in the position here to hold this off. Spawness. See if he can anything going down with these frag grenades. It does look like Gabriello's taking down one. Spawness picking up one with the frag. Down to only a 1-on-2. Spawness is the last player alive, and he can't make it happen. He does get wiped. That's going to be basically GG for this first half, as we will be seeing that first bomb going down at 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Fantastic job there from Dexterity. Spawness almost did it, guys. He almost did it. He was there. He had it. And the dream was real. And then it just popped. All right, so we are going to be swapping sides. And we do have our handy dandy. Let's see, what was that? 2 minutes and... Oh, crap. What was it? 2 minutes and what? I've already forgotten the time, guys. This is terrible. Terrible. Terrible, I say. I think it was 2 minutes and 45 seconds. But I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, we are going to be heading on into our second overtime round. So, not a bad time to have to beat. You know, it's not something crazy like a minute and 45 or a minute and 30, something like that. But it's definitely a really difficult time to have to beat. Yeah, so it is going to be 2 minutes and 25 seconds. 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay. All right, that is the time that they are going to have to beat here, guys. "38 seconds. This could potentially be our last and final round of the night." All right, guys. Let me know in chat who you think is going to be able to take it. Will Payne be able to come back with a 2 minute and 24-second or less score? Or are we going to be seeing Dexterity taking another win? Another win. Another one. Like they need any more wins. My God. Payne going to be making their way up towards the bomb first. Let's see if they're going to go ahead and go for a quick grab. We have seen that in the past here, and it does look like they are going to get very aggressive. Spawnness grabbing hold of the bomb, almost dying immediately, but there's the revive as Spawnness will be able to make his way back out. That he does not have the bomb, though, in hand. Zig trying to do the exact same thing. Does get completely wiped out. And you know what? Pino's like, la, 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 la. Going to be making my way over here towards A. We just got 3-man wipe onto Payne. It is no problemo. 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in this match, and they are already getting a plant going down. So, yeah, you can just say, what? Absolutely. So, Pino getting the plant going out in less than a minute. Where are the players coming in here for Uran? I'm sorry, for Payne. Zig gets completely molested there. We do see a back rage coming up, and Julio is not going to be able to connect with those shots. Spots that one inside trench. That ain't going to be happening. But Pino is there. 5 health, though, so it's going to be very difficult here to try and hold on to this, and he's not going to be able to do so. Will end up getting taken out. Wag, though, will be up above, picks up Gabrielos. His teammates are still alive. He actually has one still alive down below. And, oh, Wag trying to get fancy there. Trying to get fancy, going back and forth. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. No, this is Wag we're talking about. Still nobody onto the defuse just yet. And I think Wag just passed a player. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. Wag is still up. And I think he just passed the diffuser, but I'm not sure. Either way, I don't think it matters very much anymore as we're getting down to the very last bit of time. And honestly, there's just not enough here for Uran to make any kind of a play with it. 3 minutes left in this match, and that is pretty much going to be it. So, yeah, congratulations. GG, well played. Are being thrown out. Yeah, very, very good match going back and forth. Kind of funny there at the end. I think Wag really did go by a couple of players there, but crazy, crazy game. And my gosh, it is late. It is really late. It is 10 o'clock. We have been casting for 8 hours and 15 minutes. It's time to go to bed, boys and girls. So, anyways, guys, thank you for showing up and watching. I hope you did enjoy the content. It was a blast to cast today. We had some amazing matches going back and forth. One of the best 32-round matches that I think I've ever seen before. TSF versus Evo. That's going to go up on YouTube. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one. And I'm really excited to actually go back and watch it tomorrow. But thanks for watching once again. Make sure you head on over to the website, play.eslgaming.com/battlefield. And that is where we are going to be having all of our signups for the next 3 cups. The cups will be on the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th. Playoffs will be after that. We'll be taking the top 8 teams to go once again to those playoffs. So make sure you do sign up. Of course, we do have more cups than just ESL One. We have our winter season, which is going to be coming up as well. If you want to keep up to date with what is going to be happening in terms of our winter seasons, make sure you do follow us on Twitter, ESL Battlefield, as well as our Facebook page. And of course, guys, I have been BrettFX. If you want to follow me, right down below, that is my Twitter account. And thanks to the admins. You guys are awesome. Winner, you're the best ever, man. Keep on trucking on. You're awesome. And, of course, thanks to all the teams for showing out today. They did a fantastic job. And, yeah, looking forward to the season, guys. Once again, our 3rd season casting the America's Cups. Having a blast. Looking forward to it. And we'll see you in the next cup on the 11th. Take it easy, guys.